Hi, I'm SpriteSean, and I'm going to show you how to use an auto clicker for Yo-Kai Watch Puni Puni. Now, I'm not playing on Puni Puni because Puni doesn't actually like you using external programs to play their game, and it's actually against terms of service. But, you can do it anyway. Like, they can't tell that you're using an auto clicker. Just don't mess with the in-game files like hacking. Just don't do that and you'll be fine. Promise. I've been autoing for years and nothing's happened to me yet. So you're going to want to use this app called Smart Auto Clicker, which you can find in the Play Store. It's this green button right here. Now, the whole reason that I'm doing this is because I'm making the Puni Beginner Guide, and I was going to link to a video of MahDude showing you how to do it, but apparently he's deleted it. No idea why. It's really dumb, honestly. So I'm just going to have to do it myself. So the way that you make a scenario, which is, your whole auto setup, you press this green button and you name it. I'm just going to call this one Dokkan Test. Allow, such as like casting or something, and you'll have this menu right here. In order to add action, you'll press the 3-line button and you'll have the event list. Now, I can't actually record the part of me like taking the screenshot of it, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But you press this plus button, and then you'll be able to name your event. So we'll call this Leave Hidden Potential. And then you're going to press the plus button under Condition. So let me do that real quick. I made the first condition, and as you can see, Leave Hidden Potential. We have the condition right here. It is visible at that position on my screen. You can change whether it's visible or not visible, which can be useful depending on what you need to do. And tolerance is basically like, if it's opaque, you can turn the tolerance up so that way it'll just always click. And low tolerance will mean if there's like something specific behind it, it won't like click all the time. It's very situational, but it's nice. And then actions, you can either, like I always have it click, and then click on condition, or a specified position, bars. You can also wait, have it do a swipe, wait, I've never used intent, no purpose to. And when I turn it on, I can't turn it on. I literally cannot turn it on to do auto, but it'll click. Like I just can't turn it on when I record. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. Never mind, I was gonna turn it on like, oh yeah, I'm smart. No, it turns off. That's dumb. Okay, but just know, like, it'll work. I promise you, it'll work. Actually, hang on. There, as you can see, it does work. It works. I really just can't show you. So the way that it works, you're gonna look for something, for example, the green arrow, and once it's visible, it'll be pressed. As simple as that. So what you do with this information, whether it be to auto Y points, whatever. I'll show you what I personally do, but not on the game because I got the computer going for it. So when we beat a stage, you're gonna want to look for the OK buttons, and you're gonna want it to press that. And you're also going to want it to pick the certain stage, which you can use the little like underline, whether it be like the blue circle that it's on or the red circle. You can have it click that. And then boom, it'll start the stage. And then you're going to want to do the same thing with the play button, all that, yada yada. The way that I have it pop Puni is I look for the pause button. And when the pause button is visible, we will tap randomly on the screen as well as our ultimate characters, any ones with pre-fill. Or drop big, depending on what you have. Make sure you sporadically place them out, like maybe one here, one over here, definitely one down here because they will all fall here. Try to get one up here too. Like, space them out so that way you're not just popping the same place over and over. You can also potentially have it only go when you have a certain team. Like, if you do have the cool thing. For example, maybe your grinding team is your team slot 10. So you don't want it to start if it's not team slot 10. So you make sure that team slot 10 is visible right here. And if it's not visible, it won't press the play button. That's what I do, which is pretty darn helpful. It's very nice to not have like a standard auto clicker because you'll never be able to accidentally click something that you don't want it to unless you really screw up your auto clicker. So, it has that over it, and it's universal. Once you have an issue solved with one of the clickers, it'll always be solved unless they like change the GUI. The only thing you need to change is the stage. So, pretty darn cool. I have it set up for treasures. I have it set up for like automatic ohajiki things that come up because I used it to LB10 Natsune for free. That was super cool. Yeah. Smart auto clicker is just great. It's way better than the normal auto clicker, at least to me. So, you figure out how to do it and mess around with it. I guess while I'm here, I can show like my auto setup. So here we have the stage. So I don't remember what I did last, but I always have it to only one condition, so that way I don't have to delete it. But you can just delete it anytime you want. We have the start, which we don't do it if it's stage 9. We do it if it's stage 10. Do it if that's playable. This is when I autoed the Santa U stage. Yeah. Popping, as I said, do this. I don't know why that's the thing. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, starting with a stage, sometimes it'll get stuck. So the method that I have that I found to work flawlessly, wait for 100 milliseconds, click for a duration of 100 milliseconds at just one point, wait 1250, and then do 2 1 duration clicks at around the same position. And it'll work every time, I promise. I hope. And then we have the OK and the next and all that. The seal canceling and stuff. Oh yeah, this was with the English translation mod. Accepting treasures. Befriending, depending on the name. So that way I can, like, auto the throne. Super nice. Yeah. Network error, because you'll always do that. You can just turn on airplane mode to get this one set up. It'll be nice. End of round talks for Budokais. Rewards for stuff, too much stuff. Possible stage, wants to fight. Whisper wants to talk. His, I guess that's Glitter Tigus Ultimate. Round 100 rewards. Changing teams for random Budokais, but that's not very useful. Yeah, all that's not very useful. I did a whole bunch of stuff that would automatically switch from a team without Goku Noko to a team with Goku Noko when Slippery wasn't allowed for Budokai rounds. Ohajiki goes away. Yeah, I have a ton of stuff. I have a thing where we feed based on using Hosho Marine Yuzi's Ultimate. Pretty cool. Also, hang on. That frame looks really creepy. Have a thing to buy Spirit automatically for me. Because, sitting there is taking a minute. Same thing with Crossbow as we do with Marine. Ran out of Spirit. I don't know, do something, I guess. Feeding with Jane. Wrong stage. For example, I don't know, you accidentally press a button because the game lagged. So I have one for Score Attack too. Oha something. Yeah, accidentally opened Score Attack. I have no idea why the Fusion one being active is a thing, but whatever. Yeah. You base your thing off of this and you'll be fine. And then once you do that, you'll be able to start making bank. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. The Scuffed video, I guess.